Show them how much shaking you have left now.
I'm not.
Like well in the normal range, like
Oh.
anyone could have that.
You realize I can drink coffee. I can drink
You
it.
got that going?
Sounds weird, but out of all the things that I couldn't do,
Right. Oh, so you're saying you can drink coffee now and your hand doesn't flip it out of the
okay, it doesn't. I don't wear it. Well, maybe I do, but I don't wear it out of the shaking. But I was in really bad shape.
And you don't know what what your condition is called? Oh, yeah, the $10 word.
It is. It's and we'll say I know my wife knows it when she looks it up.
Right.
And again, it isn't.
He just knows it's one of these neuromuscular disorders.
Yes,
Right.
it is.
But his is more dramatic than most because he shakes violently. And when he gets up in the morning, he's shaking and takes a few breaths and it's gone.
Like when I get up in the morning, I'm just vibrating. And you can't put on socks, you can't do up a shirt, you cannot. Okay, the list goes on forever.
When he first tried it here with his wife, his body was going up and down in his stomach and his arms and his legs and everything so much, his wife had to reach over and say, Lee, here.
Oh my.
Because his fingers were.
I couldn't get my finger to my nose to stay at my
And
nose.
after that first 15,
Terrifying.
It is. And then the medical procedures that they come up with are, I think, more terrifying. This breathing.
they wanted, they haven't, did they have a schedule, but they wanted to schedule you for a brain
They had
electrical shock.
they had the thing scheduled for their first run was at St. Mike's, where what they tell you is it's in your head, not that you imagine it, but they tell you it's in your head, and then they can run these lead wires from your head down your shoulders across, and it will control it. That one wouldn't work because of the heart implant that I have. You couldn't. They can't put them together.
Yeah, his actually, is it more serious? I keep forgetting about it, but that's arrhythmia of the heart?
Yes.
So he's got you just got that a month ago or so, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's an implantation of something. Do you still carry the fob?
Yep.
He carries the fob. So this is actually more serious than his neuromuscular disorder when he came in here on May
Like this
5th.
thing here.
If his heart goes out of beat, he has to click the fob. This machine of some sort keeps his heart steady until he can call EMS and
Well, I don't have to.
Like a
call it.
pacemaker, sort of.
They no longer call it a pacemaker. They call it I forget. Anyway, again, another
like a heart monitor.
stupid ass word. It's supposed to monitor your heart. Theory being, you're not supposed to be alone. That's where, like, my son, my wife, my daughter all know how that if you do, you get this, you put it on your chest, and EMS is on their way to this location. So yeah, I carry this like it's gold.
So you're young, man.
So Frank, are you getting this? That
what do
on
we
May
call it?
5th,
Well,
he was shaking head to toe when he walked in. He couldn't talk,
No.
could hardly walk, and he was with his wife and took 8 breaths and went down from all this
I got a good head of hair.
right down to there.
Silver lining.
And every morning he
Say
wakes
out
up
of all the
and it's
things
all
that
back
they
again,
can
all the shaking.
Go through.
But he does the same 6 or 8 breaths and it's right back to
But
it.
the breathing has worked. Then out of the
This
things,
gentleman has a mild Parkinson's, so
and they will
Very
send you
interested in
over to Sunnybrook. And at Sunnybrook, they'll tell you that they can shave your head and they can zap parts of your body that will slow it down.
Yeah, well, they've given me just some medication so far.
Okay.
you don't want to scare him.
No. But it will. But the breathing, I'll tell you, I wish a year ago
Yeah.
that I was doing that breathing. Because we'll say the difference out of it being, we'll say at Christmas time, you couldn't really go out for dinner.
Right.
Okay, and we'll say you could, but you couldn't. You tried to make sure that everything that you, will say, ordered was in a point that you didn't use a knife or a fork because the shaking just got to be. But you can eat cereal. You can like. It's hard to describe when you didn't. Again,
Right.
when I started this breathing, and that's where I've swore by it. Now, whether or not there's a difference, I don't know, but I'm not going to stop the breathing to find out.
Why would you?
Right.
Yeah.
So it gets into a routine that you know in the morning you get up, you do the breathing.
How many breaths do you do?
Probably 7 or 8, we'll say, first thing in the morning. And then we'll say after I have my breakfast and a cup of coffee, I'll do 7 or 8 again. And I think you progressively go through it. I do a minimum of 3 times in the morning, 3 times in the afternoon, 3 times at night, and sometimes I do more. But that breathing has made it remarkable.
It is a miracle. It's a miracle. There's no
Well,
other word for that. That's
Not
miraculous.
really something so simple could have
I
a dramatic
know.
effect on you know, but I'm going to try it.
Worth it. We'll both
Yeah.
try it.
This might be interesting to Lee, that when you get out of the car out here, his eyes had a lot of blinking to it, and kind of hard to kind of keep them open. And that's the first thing that we saw the effect of here. His vision seemed to, his eyes went clearer or bigger, and just about no blinking. Sandra has, her father has Parkinson's, and she is more used to this than I've never even seen Parkinson, but she thinks that he's actually walking better now. Do you want to try it again, Frank, and show us walking?
Well, yeah, I'm walking pretty good. Yeah.
Your walking is different than it was when you first came. So different, I can't tell you. You're dragging when you came.
My wife called it shuffling.
Yeah,
And she was sure that when I was walking, I was shuffling.
yeah. Yeah, no, this is much slower walking than you're doing now. You weren't moving your knees at all in the same way. It's,
He's done, although he's done quite a few breaths, he's
Perfect.
probably done 20 or something now, I guess, in the last hour.
all right, we're doing it together, Frank.
You're gonna, in a few days, Frank, you're gonna laugh at what you did today, because you're gonna get so much more air as your lungs start to spread out. He could only hold for like 3 or 4 or 5 seconds. He was gagging an hour ago. Now he can hold 15 seconds.
You feel it all through your body.
He's not. He's
Yeah.
not. He's feeling in the fingertips, his head, and he thinks he might have had a little bit in the toes.
Yeah, it's not so pronounced that you know, you can tell the difference.
I think when you get into enough of this and you start to feel it in your toes is where you're going to really feel a dramatic effect, because that's going to improve your walking really dramatically. But
Actually,
it'll improve your
mood
strength
as
too.
well. Does
It'll-
your mood feel a little bit lighter, a little more upwards?
My head feels a bit lighter.
I know,
Yeah.
my head is like.
Did you do?
I
Did
just
you do
did it.
2?
Yeah, I just did just one right now.
You haven't done the
Frank?
second one yet.
Yeah, that was the second one, I just did it.
No, you. Oh, you did a
I
second
just did it
one. Oh,
when
did you?
Frank did his,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I can feel, my hands are feeling a little floaty.
Yeah.
Is that,
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is one of the
it's just
descriptions.
some kind of a circulation is going on.
Kim Zarzura, the journalist, when she went down to see a couple of professors down in Toronto. And one of the things they mentioned is what you mentioned, that Western culture is so used to not trying to do anything to improve their health,
Right,
just taking the pill.
right. But that Davis just came up with the right thing, which is you give them a placebo and aspirin. You say, but before you take this, you need to do this again, and then the pill will work.
Dude,
And
take 3 of them.
Yeah, I would probably
Well,
do.
that would do it, as long as there's a pill involved. It could be a sugar pill. Well, we're gonna have to go, but this has been wonderful. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I feel blessed.
We came to park in our RV.
Storage.
And
You're definitely bigger.
Oh, I
oh,
can
you're
feel
definitely
it.
bigger.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
feel it. I
Matching
feel.
your blouse there.
I'm just gonna put my
Yeah.
finger.
Within a week, you know, that's gonna stay there.